Hey gang, welcome to the Cross-Eyed Texan, and we are going to do a full-on review of Calvin Klein Defy. Now, I know everybody else and their dog has done this, but I was not going to pay $70, $80, $90 for anything from Calvin Klein, and it's not because I don't like Calvin Klein fragrances, and you're going to see why in just a minute. But here we go. Here is the box. I like the box. A little bit on the top, some information and ingredients and warnings like don't drink it. Let's make sure I at least hold that the right way for you. It's just a typical danged old box. Okay, and here's the bottle. I like the bottle. It's nice heavy glass. The cap clicks into place. The atomizer is actually pretty good. And the scent itself is wonderful. I think it smells great. It is similar to YEDP, but I think they were trying to go for something a little bit different. My problem with this fragrance is the absolute abysmal performance. I have got 10 sprays on. Now, it's possible I could go anosmic to it, but I have worn this about 6 times since I've had it just bopping around the house, and I've worn it outside the house once. And I'm not afraid to ask people, hey, can you smell what I'm wearing? And they're like, barely. And that's the best way to find out if you're going anosmic to something, that have somebody ask you. Ask somebody if they can smell it. Excuse me just one second. We'll have a little Tim Hortons coffee this morning. Now, I only paid $40 for this, and I got this off Woot. If you didn't know, you can actually get some pretty good deals on fragrances off Woot. They're about what you'd pay anyplace else, but if you're a Prime member, you get free shipping. I think that Calvin Klein missed an opportunity. I mean, it smells really good. I really like it. It's a bit musky. It smells great. It just disappears like a fart in a hurricane. And I am a Calvin Klein fan. I was hoping that all the reviewers would have been wrong, because everybody bagged on this, and I like it. The problem with this is not everybody likes the scent profile, but that doesn't mean it doesn't perform well. This stuff performs well. I get 6 or 7 hours out of this with about 6 or 7 sprays. I use my moisturizer before I apply this, but I think this smells good. So sometimes, let me put it to you this way. I don't think you should bag on a fragrance, or even a food for that matter, just because you don't like the way it tastes. That doesn't mean it's bad. That means you don't care for it. And a lot of people just didn't care for this and just kind of ragged on it. But I actually dig it. I was hoping that was the same with this. This smells great. And if you can pick this up for 30 or 40 bucks, and you're a Calvin Klein person like I am, it might be worth your buy. But maybe it'll last longer on your skin, but I get about 4 hours, and then it's adios, man. And let me show you what I mean about being a Calvin Klein person. This is contradiction. This stuff is absolutely wonderful. I get about 8 or 9 hours out of this. And it's an inexpensive Calvin Klein fragrance. This is the OG. And this is what I'm going to wear over the top of Defy, because this is just better. I still get about 5 or 6 hours out of this. You can tell I've made a dent in this. I love this stuff on a hot day. Aqua. If you like the original Polo Blue EDT and you love that smell, this is a very similar DNA to it. And I get about 6 or 7 hours out of this. About 6 hours, it starts to become a skin scent. It actually has a pretty good sillage on it too. I get a lot of compliments on this one. One that I bought last summer and I absolutely adore is Summer Days. This is a 2022 release, 2022. It's got a nice coconut vibe to it. It's a little watery, a little aquatic, and it smells like you're hanging out at the pool. And who doesn't dig that? I mean, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and this makes me want a margarita. And one of the best things Calvin Klein has put out in a very long time, the 2019 release of Eternity for Men EDP. This is a fougere of fougères. This stuff is excellent. It's great. All 4 seasons. I've worn this in all 4 seasons. And I get about 8 or 9 hours out of this. And it leaves a great sillage. It smells utterly fantastic. None of those I think are worth, you know, if you go to Amazon and you find these, you'll see clowns charging $80, $90. But if you can find any of the ones that I mentioned for 30 bucks, 35, I think the EDP is a little more, maybe 40. Those are all worth a pickup in my humble opinion. If you just want this for a Calvin Klein collection, go ahead and pick it up, but do not pay more than 40 bucks on it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to wear it because there are times when you don't need nuclear performance. And it does smell good, but it's performance, man. I really think they missed a chance to stick it to Yves Saint Laurent, but it's definitely not worth more than $40. So, you know, I'm mixed. If I didn't have it already and I was got a tester of it and found the performance, I don't think I would buy it. But I have it now, so I'm keeping it. And I feel the same way about YEDT. I feel the exact same way about that. I have got this, the YEDP, and I can't wait for it to cool off so I can wear it. But for the price, I do not think that YEDT is worth the money. Now, if I can find it for 50 bucks or something, I may pick it up. But anyway, that's my review. It's kind of a mixed bag. It smells good. The performance is really bad. But, you know, I have a use for everything in my fragrance collection. And sometimes I will just give stuff away to somebody. And maybe I will give it away. I don't know. But I like to do things like that. But anyway, that's my review of this. Tell me what you think about it. If you got anything out of this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel because I try to do things from a budget mind. And my channel is not just about fragrances. It is about wet shaving, and I got a shave video coming up. It is about soaps and body washes and taking care of your skin, and a little encouragement for taking care of yourself on the inside. So if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. God bless you guys. Don't just take care of yourself, take care of each other. Thank you for watching.